It's time for yet another interesting DIY project here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Of course, we are with Mr. Andrew Donkin, our builder's DIY expert. And Andrew, based on the materials in front of me, it seems like quite a heavy-duty little project this morning we're taking on.
Yeah, look, it looks really rough and rugged, but it's actually going to look really cool and funky and kind of industrial look in your garden.
All right, Andrew, I can't wait to get started. So what do we need for this little project of ours?
Okay, pretty straightforward. What I've done is I've got Builder's Warehouse to go and cut our timber for us, cut it to exact size, 1 meter long. It's really chunky, rustic looking piece of timber. We're then going to drill it up, drill all the holes in. We're going to use some coach screws, going to assemble it all together, put some slats across the top, and then plant it up in the garden.
All right, well, I know it's going to look absolutely beautiful when it's done. So let's get started. What do we do?
Well, for starters, we're basically going to measure out 30 down and 20 in. And these are going to be our holes for our bolts. Right, okay, so now that's basically our point. We're going to mark up all our pieces of timber and drill them. Doesn't matter that they're coming out the bottom because it's a rough, rustic look anyway, so a bit of damage to the timber is going to actually look part of the theme. Okay, that's the last hole done. I've actually pre-drilled all the other ones beforehand, so all we've got to do now is assemble.
Brilliant.
Okay, right, so let's take that guy. Just remember, it doesn't really matter about the gaps on there because it's going to have that rustic, rough look anyway.
Brilliant.
Right, okay, let's start drilling. You hold it tight. I don't want to get battered.
There we go. Well, I hope you don't intend to screw these in by hand.
You can't finish it off.
I can't, man. And you can.
I can with the shifting spanner. Okay. Just at any size, pretty easy. We're just going to wind this all the way. Right, that's nice and tight there now. Once we've done the bottom one, we're going to move on to the next piece and keep going around till we've got our square block shape.
Great. Box is done.
That's it. We've got our box frame done. What we need to do is put on the underside, we're going to use some weed guard. It's going to stop any weeds from coming in underneath. We're just going to roll it out. You take it to that end.
Right.
Right, this is our underside. Let's flip it over.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. Right, we've got a square foot garden, so basically we're going to make little square foot segments with some cover strip.
Okay.
Which I've already cut up to size, and that's going straight across. So we're going to make like a grid pattern, like a noughts and crosses board game.
Noughts and crosses with plants. I love it. And it's going to look good even in an existing garden.
It will. It's going to look cool and natural. Now, if you do want it to last a bit longer, you can treat the wood with a wood preservative. It's just going to extend its life. You can even stain it to whatever you want. Okay.
Okay, so what's the next step?
Well, there's a few things you can do. You can add a trellis at the back. You can use some conduit piping, which is going to come up on the inside, up all the way down and bend it on the other side. And you can use that to put some netting on there, or use some frost netting if you're in a cold area as well. There you go, all done. An easy square foot veggie garden in your own home.
I love it, and it looks beautiful. Andrew, put it there. Thanks a lot, man. Remember, you can log into our website, expressoshow.com. Also head down to Builder's Warehouse, get everything you need to make this garden planter.
Wel, dis een manier om jou
Sorry, I was joining in the tune. It's very nice.
Ja, hou van sing. Dis een manier om jou potplant en jou groente bymekaar te hou. Well, you can win, and all you need to do to win a R250 Builders voucher is to SMS the keyword Builders to 33728. So your Builders, your name and your city to 33728.